Pasta, it's my love language. Although I also say that seafood is my love language, the truth is food itself is my love language, and I love feeding my friends and family. One of my favorite things to feed the people that I love is pasta. I could make pasta with my eyes shut, adding any kind of protein, getting creative with what kind of sauce to make it nice and dreamy and creamy without needing to use any store-bought sauces. It's so simple, and in this video I'm showing you one of my favorites, perfect for date night or a special occasion or any time of the week. This is creamy shrimp scampi, and you guys are gonna love it just as much as I do. I just know it. So let me show you how easy it is to make at home, all right on your Blackstone Griddle. Shrimp scampi is one of my favorites because it's filled with garlic and tomatoes. And Glenn, I'm sorry, if you're watching, you're just gonna have to change the channel. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is so delicious with garlic and tomatoes. Jumbo wild caught shrimp, a good brand of pasta. I'm going with linguine. When it comes to having any kind of pasta on your Blackstone, you can easily boil your pasta indoors. Reserve a little of that pasta water for when you're cooking. If you'd like to boil your pasta outside, you can easily use one of these disposable tin trays, which I personally do not use. I am using it for the video because it is so cold outside, so it would be the quickest for boiling water. You can also use a regular pot directly on your griddle. Before we drop down our pasta, let's jump over to the other half of our griddle. I'm going to drizzle it with some extra virgin olive oil, dropping down my sweet cherry tomatoes and allow them to start to blister up. Now salting my water and dropping down my linguine. This linguine is going to take roughly 12 minutes to cook to al dente, so I think that'll give me enough time to get everything else done. First things first, let's get to our shrimp. These are wild caught jumbo shrimp. We'll drizzle over a little extra virgin olive oil. The Graza extra virgin olive oil is made for cooking. You'll see the word sizzle right on the bottle, meaning that this extra virgin olive oil can take the high heat. We'll season these shrimp up with our crazy Cajun, give that a mix, and I'm going to toss in some of our flat leaf chopped parsley and some fresh garlic along with the zest of a lemon. Let's get these tomatoes rolling around, making sure that they get a nice char on each side, adding a little more of our Graza oil along with some unsalted butter. I'm going to drop down a couple tablespoons of small chopped shallots along with some chopped fresh garlic. Fresh garlic for me is key. Give that a toss to combine and allow that to cook just for a minute or so. Make sure you continue to jump back and forth to your pasta, giving it a mix so that it cooks evenly and none of that pasta sticks together. Now this is moving along so fast. We're gonna drop down our beautiful jumbo shrimp, allowing these to cook just for a minute on each side. It is so key to not overcook your shrimp. They don't need long at all. Now our pasta is almost done, so let's get our shrimp combined with our tomatoes and those shallots and that garlic, adding a little more butter to get everything nice and buttery. And now I'm going to add a splash of some good white wine. I'm using Pinot Grigio. You can use any kind of dry white wine that you like. The mixture of the wine and the butter together is going to create so much flavor. Get everything mixed together, and now time to add our al dente pasta along with some pasta water. The pasta water is key. Once the pasta water mixes with everything, especially that butter and that wine, you'll see your sauce really come together and become so nice and glossy. I'll add more pasta water as needed, a little extra butter since I do like all of my pasta extra saucy. And as those tomatoes continue to cook, you'll see them begin to burst open, just adding even more deliciousness to your pasta sauce. The last thing this needs is a ton of fresh flat leaf Italian parsley for me and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. The extra minute this all cooks together on our griddle is going to really finish off the cooking time on our pasta. Right before I pull this off, I add just another little spoonful of our starchy pasta water that we reserve, and a mixture of freshly grated Pecorino Romano cheese along with Parmesan cheese. The two I always keep wedges of in my refrigerator, which again is going to just help our sauce get a little thickened. This dish is so gorgeous on the griddle. The fact that it comes together in just minutes, it's absolutely, as Nate would say, stunning. If I could, I'd jump right on top of this griddle and just swim through all of this pasta along with that sauce. And the beautiful thing about any kind of pasta is that you can add anything else that you want to this. If you want more veg in there, some spinach, more tomatoes, maybe some mushrooms, or switch out your protein, it is so simple and easy to do so. But for me, this is one of my favorites, so it's time to pull this off and plate it up. This is so delicious. I cannot wait for you guys to try it, whether you're trying it for a date night or special occasion or any day of the week. It's also good for a Sunday, fun day, dinner, and I cannot wait to see who at home makes this. So be sure to post a picture and tag me, Blackstone Betty, and tag Blackstone products. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Some girls live for pasta, and I'm one of them.